Yo guys, welcome to Untested. This is our first video, taste to taste, with Pratama Rahmatullah. Today we're gonna do roast and brewing coffee and sharing few experience his previous championship here in Dubai. Let's go. Yeah, welcome to Untested. How are you, by the way?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great today. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we just want to sharing about how your experience before in the competition, but in the same time we're gonna try your own coffee for the competition. We're gonna try to roast and then we brew and we asking how you dealing with this kind of coffee for your championship.
So hi guys, I'm Pratama. So I'm the head of coffee at Encounter Coffee Roaster, which is where we are right now today. So welcome to our humble roastery, and thank you so much for having me.
You are most welcome. Yeah, can you explain me regarding why you decide to choose this coffee for your championship? Please.
So basically I had like 3 to 4 options for my competition coffee, but majority of the coffees were kind of clean and complex.
Yeah.
That's what I believe how a competition coffee should be from my point of view. So that time I had like 2 from Cup of Excellence and 2 from kind of private auction. But from those 4 options, I decided to go with the Cup of Excellence from El Salvador, which is Finca La Divina. So it's basically kind of so floral and a lot of layer from tropical fruit and stone fruits, which is I personally like, and I want to share those types of coffee with the judges.
That sounds cool. After you explain about the coffee, it's quite interesting to try again. I know it's a little bit long you keep on yourself, but I think a little bit asking about how you approach to roasting the kind of coffee, because today we're gonna roast, after that we brew, and the way you approach for your championship.
Sure. Yeah. So basically, I like my competition because the base of the coffee is like quite complex and there's a lot of layer of tropical fruits, as I mentioned earlier, but I would say it kind of lack of tactile, so it's not very intense and bold. So the way I approach, basically I have 3 roasting profile. One of them kind of quite long in the milder phase, and the others is like different development in after first crack. So from there I evaluate almost on a daily basis which one that will work on specific days after roasting. So basically I think in competition we don't really have absolute numbers or absolute measurements which kind of coffee that we're gonna use in the day. From our side as a competitors, we just need to be well prepared, because I mean we all know in the competition backstage, we have the same coffee but probably different roasting approach, and we don't know which one we're gonna work that day.
If you're lucky, you will get hit the day you roast for that competition. So let's start about roasting this coffee. I think you left only 200 grams for this kind of coffee.
Yeah, we don't have that much.
Yeah, luckily this machine we upgrade already for 200 grams. I think we can try 1 batch.
Yeah,
after that, we cannot expect more because the coffee needs few days for the resting, but we can imagine how this possibility,
that's true.
delicious this kind of coffee, we give time to resting. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the machine I think ready. We can start to pouring this 200 grams of your competition coffee. I set this machine for the manual. We can adjust. I think you can give suggestion. Almost you can make similar like you do approach for your championship last time. I think the machine ready. I start this not to give full power. I just see how they react the coffee with the machine, because I know it's not too fresh like before. I think it's a little bit changing on the moisture or something like that. That's it.
Yeah, I think that is one of the things that as a competitors that we need to, one of the soft skill that we need to have is adaptability, not just from technical aspect, because we all knew that we have a very limited coffee, right? And we have a very small time frame for roasting, and also to find the best resting days for the coffee before we use for championship. So we kind of have always precise, or I will say our ability to have backup, or always to have plan A, B, C for the coffee that we're gonna use.
Yeah, by the way, for the competition, how many days you're resting this coffee?
So for my coffee, the coffee that I used was 5 days, 5 days for post roast. But in that time, I have 3 batches, which is 3 days post roast and also 7 days post roasting. But on the exact days, I used the 5 days, 5 days.
I think I hear so you almost go to the final, the top, right?
Unfortunately, I was behind like 8 points, but I was okay with the result, because I know since the beginning I took quite a huge risk by using SL28. But maybe in future I will consider other exotic varieties, so I can push a little bit more score.
Oh, that's gonna be great. When the deliberation time, you notice that the kind of the possibility make you on the final is on the coffee side or performance side?
I think it's pretty from my score sheet. I think the coffee is one of the most important thing. I would say I can do better. Also in technical part from my side, there are, I think, few points missing. So if I brew it better, I think the coffee will taste a little bit better also, and can push more score and get me through the final round.
Yeah. I think we can a little bit higher this one. We need more power. I think we can plan this for 6 to 7 minute roasting, and then just couple of minutes we can resting, and then we start grinding. And then we go to brewing, and then we want to have idea how's your competition coffee tastes like. Also, let's talk a little bit about what device you're using for match with this kind of coffee.
So I decided to use for my open service round, I use origami, because first of all, I personally like how the coffee was tasting from origami. I like the shape also, so it was kind of a little bit my personal experience that I really enjoy coffee from my coffee from Origami Brewer, and so I decided to bring that up also in the stage. And also overall for my coffee selection, it giving me a more clean result compared to other devices that I was trying to do, like Switch and V60. So that is one of the reasons that I choose, because it matched with my coffee as well.
Okay, let's go deep in your device. This is origami.
Yeah.
What kind of pepper filter you do? Because some of competitors can using normal V60 shape, and some is Kalita shape.
So I decided to use basically I bring 2 pepper filter as well. Again, it's about adaptability. So I bring the Kalita pepper filter, and also I bring the Sibaris. On that day, I think I decided to use the Qualita paper filter because I was using the 5 days post-roast coffee, and based on the tasting backstage, me and my team, we decided to choose Qualita paper filter. It gives me cleaner overall experience and also more heavier tactile. So I think there is a chance also I can switch paper filter, but it depends on how it tasting in backstage.
Yeah. And then is any like because normally people in the competition they're trying to put something like adding for the device, some maybe for a water shower.
That's true. So apart from that, I also use Mellow Drip shower screen. I decided to use it only at the end of my brewing phase. So that is my goal was to pour the water in slightly slower flow rate, because I don't want that much agitation at the end of the brewing phase. So that kind of gave me more clean cup as well.
I think we reached the first try. Let's see the physics of the coffee. I think how you like this coffee will be released. Maybe you have an idea regarding how you used last time for the championship?
I go slightly developed that time, probably around 12%. Yeah. But let's see how it behaves, because as you mentioned, this is 200 gram.
Yeah.
I used roast 100 gram that time from Cypher.
Let's see. You can have a check.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good enough. Yeah. You can reduce. I think yes. This around 50 seconds is like 11%. I think it's quite similar like the way you're roasting for your.
Yeah, from the color also quite close, and I think it's only a few seconds difference. My DTR that time it was like 12%, but we hit 11%, so which is I think still in the range. We can try it out after a few minutes.
Yeah, it's delicious one. I think while we're waiting for the coffee is cool down, and then we keep it like few minutes, and then let's prepare for your brewing device. Like we can talk a little bit about that more.
Yeah.
Okay, I think our coffee is ready to brew. We're cooled enough. I think now we can start brew to try the. I know it's not exactly same like your actual competition. I just want to get idea from the roasting. We approach almost similar like your competition coffee. It's just few different kind of things like gradations, total the roasting means is like we only using 200. Earlier you did 100.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's try.
So my recipe that time it was 13 grams of coffee with 210 grams of water, and I divide the brew evenly 70. So by doing this I try to achieve more even extraction in each stage of pouring. So let's start. The first one will be 70.
I think we did slightly different, right? Because in the competition you say you're using the Qualita paper filter. I think we can expect a little bit more from the. Yeah, actually it's all the different because the way we approach up the roasting, the way this coffee is still really fresh.
Yeah.
But it's good to get the idea how the competition coffee tastes like.
So usually also in the beginning of the competition stage, we cannot just throw a lot of different roasting profile, right? And we see which device will suit the coffee.
Exactly.
Then we will decide later on after we tasting after a few days after roast.
And then you have to create your own water. Maybe you add some mineral on that for sweet to this kind of coffee.
So I use a water with 115 ppm. I try different ppm level, but I think around 110 until 120 it was the suitable level for my coffee. So I try to hit those, and specifically on the competition day I use 115 ppm. It just give my coffee kind of overall more sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in the roasting side is quite good. This coffee. For 20 minute brewing time.
In the stage, my target was 2 minutes and 15 seconds. But I think this will go down slightly faster because I'm using Sibaris here. Yeah, so it's faster.
Yeah.
And I think now Sibaris they released specifically for origami, right? I think it will complement much more better experience for whoever wanna use origami as the record. Yeah. Not too far. It's 2 minutes 6. My target on the stage was 2 minutes 15. Yeah, so I think they are
similar
in
yeah.
the range. Yeah.
Somebody. Yeah, but that they got one green. The powers, you're in the good spot. Then you know, just
This coffee, a lot of the floral notes, the aroma is retro. Yeah, I believe when we roasting this kind of coffee like you're using in the competition is way open up the aroma.
Yes, sir.
But I can expect this gonna be good in the testing time. Let's try.
for arguing any and we said think about it the house.
Sure.
Thank you. Let's cheers.
Cheers.
We had no let's go in reality. It's a virtual shoot. So that why I'm making it rapid.
I think this super clean coffee. I think that one of reason you choose this coffee for your championship.
Yeah, I personally still believe that good coffee, a clean good coffee can still push through in the competition, which is reflecting in my score sheet last year. I think we often find a lot of, I would say, more developed fermentation in the type of processing method in competition stage, which is, I think, is not wrong also. It has its potential as well, but I also believe that this type of coffee that is clean, complex, and sweet is also at some point still can give a really good result in the competition. That's what I believe and what made me decide to choose this type of coffee.
That's when this temperature cools down in coffee, like the red fruit is more pronounced, and then a lot of fruit, floral, and then the body still rounded. The acidity creeps like slightly, it's not too low, don't be high in the middle, in the medium. I think this is good choice for the competition, I think.
You see, you get the amazing upper bottom mats. Yeah,
I can still feel the freshness, but I think we all know that, and we can accept that, and we can just wait after a few days and try it out again and replicate the same or slightly better roasting approach.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
you think you will join the competition again for 2025, the Brewers Championship in UAE?
I have not decided yet, but the chances are yes, I will join again. I think last year it was very tough competition.
Yeah, I can see it.
Many people say that year was like the toughest lineup for competitors, and I think next year will be even more harder. Which is I enjoy the challenge.
Yeah, I think that level up our community.
Yeah, that's true. When you see like so many big names, so many people who competed before, they are there. That's an indication that our community are getting stronger, and also the competition level is going up and so.
Yeah. I think before we close this session, I think you can give few tips for our friend there. What they need prepare before they join competition.
I would say
just simple tips.
I would say your purpose, and then if you find it already, then you need to be disciplined. And one of the most important thing that you need to have a team. It's not one-man show, definitely.
Exactly.
Everyone have a team. So you need to combine all those things together, and it's big chance it will give you really good result at the end.
It's great. I think we thank you so much for your place for us to come here and looking around, and then we can roast and brew some kind of coffee, which is this coffee you use for your championship. I think, yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, see you again in another video of Untested. See you guys.
See you.
Love you all.
Yeah.